Good morning, Facebook friends. Wanted to come to you and just give an update on what school is going to look like for the 2021 school year. And first thing I'm going to do is share my screen. So I want to go through a document that will tell us a little bit about the upcoming school year. And I know all of you can read, but I just thought we could go through this together and it might answer some of the questions that you're having. And so we have been preparing for the 2021 school year, and we are in the middle of unprecedented health pandemic. And just wanted today to share the updates in the context of our new school models. This is something I've shared with you before on Facebook Live and in some of the other communications. But again, I thought by going through this document, it might help a little bit more. We do have two models for the 2021 school year that we can offer our students and families. The first one we're calling the blended model, and this is available at Mountain Way Elementary, Monte Cristo Elementary, the middle school, Granite Falls High School, Crossroads High School, and Open Doors. And so let's just take a look at what this means, this blended model. This model moves us the fastest, and it's what we really consider our traditional model. It includes a bell schedule, direct instruction. We're certainly following the health directives to determine when it's safe to be in school in the blended model. For at least the first quarter of this school year, teaching and learning will be through this blended model, and it'll be conducted remotely. As soon as it's determined that we can come back safely, then we will do so. And so that's why it's more of what we know, the traditional model. This is the fastest way to get our students back in the buildings. And when it's determined, we'll begin providing teaching and learning with up to half the students present in the buildings. But this is all determined by the health department. And when they deem it safe, then students will return to school. In the blended model, our schedules and instruction will be structured to allow for that seamless return to in-person learning. So again, blended model is getting back to our school buildings as soon as the health department deems it safe. But for now, and for this first quarter, most likely, we will be providing instruction remotely. And so, and when the health department deems it safe, then we'll start bringing students back into the buildings. The second model is something new. And this is what we're calling the Granite Falls Virtual Academy. Last night, Tuesday evening, we had our first parent meeting for elementary families. Thursday evening at 6 p.m., there'll be a Zoom call about the Virtual Academy for secondary families. Now, if you missed last night or you can't attend on Thursday, no problem. We're recording those meetings and you can find those on our website. So let's talk about the Granite Falls Virtual Academy for a minute. The second model provides 100% remote learning for the entire 2021 school year. So again, for those families that, this is the model because of this pandemic, you really don't want to send kids back at all. Even when the health department says it's okay to come back, you're more comfortable keeping your students at home. This might be the best model for you. 100% remote learning throughout the 2021 school year. Students are engaged in online learning through computer-based instruction, as well as reading trade books, writing in journals, hands-on projects, and participating in other activities from home or elsewhere, but not in the school building. The learning will be personalized to meet individual needs, and teachers will engage in one-on-one coaching with students. It's both synchronous and asynchronous. And even when health directives allow students in the Granite Falls Virtual Academy will not return to school, but will continue to learn remotely 100% of the time. And again, this program is ideal for students who work best in a remote setting or whose families may prefer that flexible learning model or the opportunity to homeschool their children, yet still remain part of the Granite Falls School District family. Now, a couple of things to note here. First, families may choose to move students between the programs at key points in the school year, so at the quarter or at the semester. So you might start with the Granite Falls Virtual Academy, and after the, maybe at semester or at quarter, and we're allowed to reopen, you might decide to send your student back to that traditional model. Or you might be in that blended model and say, we need more flexibility, and so you want to join the virtual academy. That's fine too. You'll be able to go back and forth, again, at key points during the school year. Open Doors Youth Re-Engagement Program and Monte Cristo Multi-Age will continue to work within their structure, following the same directives regarding remote and in-person learning. And number 3, families may choose to move students between programs at the quarter, as we just shared. So in terms of the curriculum, we're piloting Accelerate Education as a base curriculum for both models in the 2021 school year. This program has been approved by the OSPI, and the use of Accelerate Education will support teachers by providing a foundational program that's ready to go online and can be accessed through Canvas. When health directives allow for partial week return for school, this online program will support teachers with assigning learning for the days when students are not at school. And additionally, Accelerate Education will allow students to move between blended model and the virtual academy more easily. Some books are used for the secondary program, and your principal will be in touch to finalize the decision within the next day or two in order to provide enough time for shipping. So in terms of your technology needs, we're going to do what we did last spring. Each of our students who needs a computer will once again receive one. Families will also be able to access Wi-Fi hotspots as needed. And we'll have a distribution schedule coming out soon. And we hope to make that distribution a fun experience for our families and really sort of get our students re-engaged and excited for the school year. And as always, be checking your emails, text, website for this up-to-date information. I think as I go back to our screen, we'll make sure we share that document with you. But I know that one of the key things right now is, again, a lot of flexibility. We get guidance on a daily and weekly basis from the state, and we are adjusting as we go. And so we ask for you to do the same and be really flexible with us. But again, we just want to take a few minutes to talk about those 2 models that we'll be offering for this school year. So stay in touch, and in the meantime, be safe, be healthy, and we look forward to working with your students and your families in this coming school year.